Florida's first execution of the year will be closely watched by a Marcellus family.
They'll be at Florida State Prison as official witnesses to the death of the man who killed their brother, Michael Sheridan, 37 years ago in Gainesville.
It was reversed.
Thomas and Nancy Sheridan are traveling to the Sunshine State to see an end to the darkest chapter in their lives. They want to be present for and witness to the execution of this man, Ronald Heath. Heath robbed and killed their brother, who was on a business trip in Gainesville in May of 1989. The Sheridans will be in the prison witness room.
What are your feelings about that?
Well, I obviously never saw, anything like it. He justice served. We've waited a long time.
For me, I have zero problem.
Oh yeah, no problem here either. Yeah.
I have no. I haven't lost a wink of sleep.
Not that we're celebrating, the fact, but it's.
But it's the bottom line is this for me. If this crime had occurred in New York State and he was sentenced to life, that's the sentence.
Right.
Okay, fine. I can't control that.
And hard to control feelings about the arduous legal road that began December of 1990 when Heath was sentenced to death. Appeals kept him alive and on death row for the past 35 years.
Ronald Heath was a serial killer. And that was the thing that I pushed for very hard with the governor's office.
Months before he killed Sheridan, Heath was released from prison, having served just 10 of his 30-year sentence for a murder he committed at age 16.
Ron was 16 years old. And the violence that was perpetrated on Michael Green is just, I can hardly, seriously, I can read about it, I can write about it, but to verbalize it, it's tough. I read last week for the first time psychological reports and evaluations of him when he was 16 in 1978, and also in 1988, 6 weeks before he was let out. And in it, there was concern about his propensity for violence, his propensity for drug use, his the fact that there wasn't a real plan for, upon his release.
The Sheridan family spending years thoroughly researching death penalty cases and pushing for punishment to be carried out.
My thought was, I'm going to do everything I can to influence, along with my family, friends, neighbors, old neighbors, his best friend from high school. I'm going to activate an army of people to say, hey, this is how we feel about this.
And they did. Letters, calls, even flooding the governor's office with custom-made blue Sharpies, the kind Tom noticed is used by the governor to sign death warrants.
The point was, sign a warrant.
But we will not forget. We will never see closure, right? I hate that word. It's not a closure. It's the end of a process. But yeah, some of us, it took longer than we had anticipated on those letters.
And the family will always wrestle with what if. What if Heath had not been granted early release from prison? Their brother would likely still be alive today.
Mike was a breath of fresh air when he walked in the room. He made you feel like you were the only one when you were talking with him. He was funny, he was smart, he was, an athlete throughout high school, but also in college.
People gravitated to him, and he took people at their word, at their face value, and I think that was leveraged him. That was leveraged against him that night. Mostly what I miss is what he could have become and what he would have become.
And relieved, barring some last-minute delay by a judge, the Sheridans will no longer have to wonder what will become of their brother's killer.
His ultimate judgment is before God, and I mean this sincerely. I'm just glad I had a hand in it.
Ronald Heath, scheduled to die by lethal injection February 10th. The family will witness it. Heath's younger brother, Kenneth, pleaded guilty to first-degree murder in Sheridan's killing, and he's serving a life sentence. Watch my extended interview with the Sheridan family on our free streaming app, WSYR Plus.
Download the WSYR Plus app on your TV to stream News Channel 9 for free. Just go to your smart TV, search WSYR Plus in the App Store, and download to start streaming today.